Hey, Squadron. When we start understanding the sound as an element, then we can go to this level. Make delays. If you don't like the Blofeld's effect section, you gotta make your own. How you do it? You do that with LFO. You see what I mean? Now, let's jump into the delay. Actually set it on there. So we'll set a delay. Charisma of the effects by making your own effects. You just have to understand how sound works. Now, what did I do to make the LFO become a delay? Well, it's simple. We go to mod 1. I set LFO to ring mod level, and I have 2 phase oscillators which are at 0. Right now, this is the beginning. So pulse with a 0, pulse with a 127. Now, can I slow it down? See? Whoa, that's pretty loud, sorry. I actually had the Blofeld kind of loud this time. Turned down to 50 or something. It was up to like 70. See that? It's like a delay, but I already cut it off. There's no delay. Clock delay is another thing you could bring out the charisma in with a LFO to a source. That's called audible LFO technique. That'll be in the codex. We'll break it all down. Now LFO 1's going to F1 resonance. Well, I already told you guys, or showed you guys, that you could do car plus strong technique. You just have to set the filter to the 8 right, on a reso. And then you set the LFO, which would be the square wave, 90 degrees. You set that to the reso, 60, F1, filter 1, right? Now, well, what's the click impulse? Well, the click impulse is LFO 1, ring mod level, all right? You see? So let's switch to the noise. Let's get the click. Might be loud. Much too much. Atrocities. You have to be careful. This was designed for ring mod. Now let me explain that. Both oscillators were going to the middle. Oscillator 1, was plugged into FM source 35, arbitrary amount. Now we have the band pass radio set up, right? It's in parallel. Because it's going to the middle, oscillator 1 is the FM source for the filter 1, and filter 2 is oscillator 2. Notice that this LFO is set to both filter resonances because we need them both to peak, so we have the double car plus strong technique done with bandpass filter. But we did it with using ring modulation instead of noise because noise is an atrocity, as we just heard. You don't want that. We want a harmonic tune. It can't be done with noise. That'll be done in a later episode. I don't want to over elaborate or talk too much. I need to get going. On to the next thing, which is called duping programs. That'll be on the next episode. It's really cool. Phase oscillation, you dupe it with unisono and yatamashata. I really can't explain it because I'd rather explain it and show you at the same time. It may confuse a lot of people. Okay? There's a lot I have to show you guys. There's a lot of sound audio theory I have to get into with you guys. There's a lot. I like this box a lot. It is digital in nature, we know that, but we have brought out the analog qualities in that box, in this box, or keyboard. However, I'm still curious about the pulse. It's really analog, so they say. I hear it's DCO, but whatever. I don't want to split hairs and get into arguments. Touchy subject, right? But I will say this, that sound is an element. We have to understand it. We have to learn that it is an element and treat it as such. There are different densities to sound. And I would want to say that analog has a lot more dense sound and quality properties than the digital. So this is why I would love to get the Blofeld and pulse together and maybe break some windows. So, you know what I mean? I'm joking, but I'm being kind of serious. I want to hybrid this and kaboom, see what happens. Hopefully I don't harm myself, because when I combine this with the virus, I literally almost blew my soul out of my body. I thought I was gonna die or something. It was crazy. Sound is very powerful, man. So you have to be very careful. Please, if you try some, do not do too loud. If you do it loud, please be careful. And sound has different densities, and I would like to get into summing, mixing, and stuff, audio engineering topics. There's a lot of stuff I like to talk about, a lot of audio theory, because sound is an element. You have to work with it in a way, and because there's different densities of sound, like sound needs a medium. Okay, it needs a medium. Right now, the reason why you hear me is because I speak and the air moves up and down, compression and refraction. There you have it, right? And then the filters in your ear are perceiving that I'm speaking English very fluently, or fast, if you will. for you slow motherfuckers that need to catch up. I say that humbly. But, yeah. Sound's the element. We'll get into it. Sound and light. I'll catch you.